Radio Association. This is the Platte Valley Company's pregame show, brought to you by Platte Valley Companies, your premier provider of financial services. Live from the Logos broadcast booth, here is Zach McKinstry.
Welcome into the Logos broadcast booth and Platte Valley Company's pregame show. Zach McKinstry here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium as the Pioneers look for the sweep of the Hastings Sodbusters after a thrilling 11-5 victory last night, which put the Pioneers at the top of the Clark Division and at the top of the league. 17-5 is their record. Fremont behind them by half a game, 16-5, followed by Spearfish, 15-6, Sioux Falls, 9-11, Pierre, 6-14, and Hastings rounds out the Clark Division at a 6-15 record. In the Lewis Division, Soares Valley, 15-7, Mining City, 14-8, Badlands, 10-11, Wheat City, 8-12, Canyon County 6-16, and Casper at the bottom of that division and last in the league with a 5-17 record. But the Pios are rolling. Let's go over that 11-5 win last night, the second game of the series against the Sodbusters and Pioneers. It showed their battle-back ability once again. Hastings would have two separate leads in the game be vanquished as Western Nebraska ran away with it late. The Pios combined with a loss to the Fremont Moo. It was a walk-off loss on a 3-run error, which allowed the Big Sticks to take down the Moo, and it puts the Pios in first place in the division. Sodbusters started the scoring top of the first. Pios would answer with a J.T. Walden RBI single after the first 2 inning runs. No one would cross the plate until the 5th. Randy Garza threw 4 innings, allowing a hit and 2 walks, including 9 straight batters retired. Trayton Scully threw a good first 4 innings for the Sodbusters, came apart in the 5th. Western Nebraska responded to 2 top-half runs with 4 in the bottom, highlighted by an RBI double from Alex Zerfis in his debut out of Gonzaga. Scully would be replaced by Sanders and Chris Mazzini, who each gave up 2 earned, and the Pios would pour it on, take a 9-3 lead before plating 2 more in the 7th, and Ryan Reynolds came into the 9th by walking the bases loaded, then striking out the side in order. The Pios securing an 11-5 victory, as we're at the ballpark tonight for Game 3. It's Father's Day here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium, and it's Cancer Awareness Night at the ballpark. The Pios wearing those purple unis tonight to honor those with cancer. And we got a good one in store. Casey Candiotti will take the mound for the Pios. A 1-1 record for him this year in his 3rd start. Has 10.1 innings of work so far and 13 strikeouts to only 3 walks. Trying to keep that rate the way it is tonight. On the other side, it's J.T. Cafferty on the mound for the Sodbusters. He only has had 2 games on the mound, spends the majority of his time at the plate for the Sodbusters, but he's thrown 3 innings onto the year and will enjoy his first start. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the Scottsbluff Screen Printing pregame interview. See Shane and his crew at Scottsbluff Screen Printing for all your winter, summer, fall, or spring sports needs. And we'll talk to Antonio Garcia about the matchup today. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB. Stay with us.
I have some great news for homeowners. Today's mortgage rates are near historic lows, and now is an ideal time to refinance your home at a lower rate. Refinancing gives you options to improve your home, consolidate debt, or lower your monthly payments. We don't know how long these low rates will last or when they will be this low again. So call Jennifer today at 308-220-0503 for a free refinance consultation.
Castle & Cook Mortgage, LLC, NMLS ID 1251. Jennifer Brianne Urdialis, loan originator, NMLS ID 1059626. This is not a commitment to make a loan. Not all who apply will qualify. Equal housing lender.
Life doesn't stop because of an accident or injury, and you have a choice of who you see, and that choice begins at Elite Physical Therapy and Wellness. With 2 convenient locations, Katie and Shelley will guide your healing and develop a program for your recovery. Our team is here to treat your orthopedic, sports, and work injuries, accidents, and pre- and post surgeries. Elite Physical Therapy in Gearing next to Fresh Foods and in Scottsbluff across from Walgreens. Life is great. Physical therapy makes it better.
In 1948, Floyd Gillum established a small truck and farm machinery repair shop in Scottsbluff, and he established a reputation for timely, quality work at a fair price. Now, over 70 years later, and in the 4th generation of ownership, that fine standard of excellence continues to this day at Floyd's Truck Centers, your commercial, farm, and feed truck center representing Freightliner, Western Star, and Harsh. Floyd's Truck Center, 322 South Beltline Highway East, Scottsbluff.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Welcome into the Scottsbluff Screen Printing pregame interview here with head coach Antonio Garcia, coming off a Game 2 win against the Sodbusters, series win, and it puts you in first in the league, first in the Clark division. How do you feel that you're ahead of everybody else? They all have to chase you the final 10 games of the first half.
Yeah, it's exciting. Our guys worked really hard to put ourselves in this position where we can control our own destiny to try and get us a playoff spot. So we just got to keep playing and hopefully keep winning ball games and go and stay in first place. We got to stay here.
Is there a different mindset being in front, or are you just going to try and play the same way you've played through the first part of the season?
Nothing's going to change. We're going to keep playing the same way, tell the guys the same things. Nothing changes. We still got to win ball games. It is what it is. It doesn't matter if we're first or last. Our job is to win ball games, so that's what we'll try and do.
You got Eric Smelko in the leadoff spot, who had another fantastic game last night. I think he's on an 8-game hit streak, and it's like he's seeing a beach ball up there at the plate. What's it like having him in the leadoff spot this year?
Oh, it's awesome having a guy like that can control the bat and give us good at-bats every single time he goes up to the plate. I'm really excited for Eric. He's been having a great season so far, and I know he's going to keep it going.
Yeah, I got Casey Candiotti on the mound tonight. Expecting him to have a good outing against the Sodbusters in Game 3 here?
Absolutely. Casey's going to go out and, pitchability guy with good stuff. He threw against Hastings last week and looked really good, so we're excited to get him out there and then turn it over to our bullpen, who's pretty deep today, so we're excited about that.
Yeah, the offense this year has really produced in the later stages of games. 7th, 8th, and 9th innings have been really productive, producing runs out the wazoo. I think there was 10 total runs in the last couple innings last night. So is there a different approach at the plate in those last half of the innings, or is that just how the team rolls?
I guess that's just how these guys roll. I'd actually like them to do it the opposite way and score a lot in the first couple innings, but no, they're doing a great job right now. Couldn't ask for a better group of guys. They all love playing with each other and having fun, and I love being out here with them every day. And yeah, like I said, we got a really good group, and I'm excited to keep it going. Hopefully we get this first half.
All right. Yeah. Good luck tonight, Coach. Happy Father's Day. You want to say anything to your dad if he's listening?
I love you, Dad. Happy Father's Day.
There you go. All right. Good luck tonight. Go for the sweep.
Thanks, Zach.
Cahoy Pump Service would like to announce the opening of their offices in Gearing, Nebraska and Cheyenne, Wyoming. Cahoy Pump Service has been engaged in well water industry for over 100 years. Cahoy Pump Service specializes in all groundwater applications, including drilling, line shaft turbine pumps, submersibles, and all surface water ditch pumps. Cahoy Pump Service can provide pump efficiency reports, maintenance tests, and they have a downhole inspection camera. Stop in to see their full inventory on 10th Street in Gearing or call 308-633-6554. Remember, when quality counts, count on Cahoy.
8-year-old Lucas Ritz had a life jacket on and the close supervision of his mother when he was killed while swimming in their marina. The boat plugged into the shore power was leaking electricity, and Lucas swam into the energized water. His father urges everyone to learn from their tragedy and help keep water recreation safe.
Electrocuted in the water from a leaky boat while touching absolutely nothing. Please educate yourself about electric shock drowning.
See their story at safeelectricity.org. Brought to you by Chimney Rock and Roosevelt Public Power Districts, your Touchstone Energy partners.
Inventory, supply, demand, marketing, human resources. It takes a lot to manage your business. But when your team includes the professionals at E&H CPAs and Management Consultants PC, the burden is lightened because you know the accounting, tax planning, valuation services, even litigation support, and exit planning are taken care of. Troy Hilliard, Seth Cobalt, and Lindsay Matthews bring years of experience in guiding your business. E&H CPAs and Management Consultants PC, 2021 Broadway, innovative, trusted, proven.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Back in our Oregon Trail Park Stadium on the Logos broadcast booth. Logos is your home for all your screen printing and embroidery needs. Shop the showroom or have something custom made at Logos, 1344 10th Street in Gearing, as the Pios get set to deliver some more first pitches on this wonderful Father's Day in Gearing, Nebraska, and also Cancer Awareness Night at the ballpark, as the Pios donning some pretty nice purple jerseys in honor of those with cancer. As we'll take a look at some of the games going around in the Expedition League. The Sioux Falls Sunfish starting early on Sunday as well. They're on top of the Wheat City Whiskey Jacks 10-4 in the top of the third in Sioux Falls. So again, the Fremont Moo playing the Badlands Big Sticks. Pios fans hoping Badlands can pull away with another one to give Pios another game ahead in the Clark division. The Soares Valley Sabre Dogs are in the pregame with the Pierre Trappers. And then later tonight, the second game of the doubleheader between Sioux Falls and Wheat City. Spearfish Sasquatch taking on the Canyon County Spuds, and then the Casper Horseheads taking on the Mining City Tommyknockers. It's time for our WNCC starting lineups. The starting lineups are brought to you by Western Nebraska Community College. From diplomas to degrees, it's for me. Learn more at wncc.edu. For the Pios, leading off tonight, it's Eric Smelko, who has been on a tear as of late. 7 for 9 at the plate with 4 RBIs, 3 runs, a pair of stolen bases in this series alone. Jared Mazzaferro follows him, playing short again tonight. Cade McGee at the hot corner, batting third. JT Walden will bat cleanup in left field. Tyler Davis back in the lineup, catching behind the plate tonight, as Nate Schwartz was in that role last night. He'll bat fifth. Alex Zerfis batting sixth at first base. John Ponder in right field batting seventh. Kip Gronholz DHing tonight and batting eighth. And Kellen Rutz back at second base, rounding out the order for the Pios, batting ninth. Again, Casey Candiotti on the mound as he awaits his third start of the year. His last start was against Hastings at Duncan Field. He got the win in that start after throwing 6 innings, allowing 3 earned runs, 4 hits, 1 walk, and 5 strikeouts. So a good time last time out for Candiotti as he tries to keep that success. In the other dugout for the Sodbusters, Omar Jackson will lead it off. The center fielder back in the starting lineup after missing one last night. He did come on to pinch hit, but he will start in center field tonight. Cole Dawson at short bats second. Trayton Kozel has pinch hit in each of the last 2 games, is 2 for 2 with an RBI, a double, and a stolen base. And now he will crack the starting lineup in left field, batting third. Trevor Matson at third base. He's 2 for 8 on the year with a double, a run, and a walk. He will bat cleanup. Justin McGuigan behind the plate catches at a 2 for 8 rate so far this year at the plate. Or so far this series, I should say. RBI has grounded into 2 double plays, both of those in game 1. But he'll try to turn things around here as he bats fifth. Cam McClure will play right field and bat sixth. Matt Rodriguez at first base tonight. Trevor Stevens at second. And Jacob Shaw rounds out the order DHing tonight after not playing at all this series. JT Cafferty is on the mound for the Sodbusters in this one. Has only had 2 outings on the year from the bump, but has a lot of time at the plate. Out of Western Nebraska Community College, Cafferty's first outing was at Pierre against the Trappers. Had 2 innings of work, allowing no earned runs, 2 hits on 4 strikeouts. As the Pios was his second outing here, at home at Duncan Field. Had 1 inning of work, only allowing 1 hit, 2 strikeouts, and 4 batters faced.
All right, thank you, Chuck.
So it's time now for our Team Auto Center Key to the Game. Tonight's Key to the Game is brought to you by Team Auto Center, home of a lifetime warranty on every new vehicle from Team Auto. If the Pios want to keep up their success that they've had at the plate, it's got to start with a 1-2-3 in the order. Eric Smelko, Jared Mazzaferro, and Cade McGee. Last night, that 1-2-3 in the order produced 6 of the runs for the Pioneers, also 3 RBIs, and they have been red hot as they trot out to the field right now, and we await the national anthem. Again, the Hastings Sodbusters, 6-15 on the year, are 1-8 on the road. Their only win on the road was against the Fremont Moo. Meanwhile, the Pioneers are 17-5, lead the league, and have lost once at home, and it was opening day against the Casper Horseheads. Lineups are being announced, and then we'll have national anthem. On the other side, we'll have opening pitch, sponsored by Papa Murphy's Pizza here on a gorgeous Sunday at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. I'll stop talking, let you listen, as we await the national anthem for Game 3 here tonight.
We ask that you please rise, remove your hats, and join us as we present our national anthem, tonight sung by Tim Hebert. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in
national anthem has been sung at Oregon Trail Park Stadium as we await first pitch of Game 3 between the Sodbusters and the Pioneers. Western Nebraska going for the sweep tonight as Casey Candiotti takes the mound and the Pios warm up. We're going to take a quick break and wrap up this Platte Valley Bank pregame show. When we come back, opening pitch here for Game 3. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
Good luck, Western Nebraska Pioneers, from the A. Elliott Law Office. A. Elliott Law is located at the Railway Office Plaza on the corner of Railway Street and Avenue B in Scottsbluff, Suite C110. Needing legal counsel for criminal law, juvenile law, real estate, estate planning, probate and domestic, and family law? Call Audrey Long today for an appointment. 633-5294. A. Elliott Law supports the Western Nebraska Pioneers.
Rainbow!
Imagine internet Wi-Fi that works, no matter how many people are connected or where you are in your home. Now, you don't have to imagine. The Allo Blast is here. With the latest Wi-Fi 6 technology, the Allo Blast makes your internet Wi-Fi go further, faster, and more reliable. Give your Wi-Fi a blast. Visit allofiber.com/blast to switch today.
And for a positive change, Ally Property Management and Real Estate is your ally in finding the perfect house to make a positive change in your life. I'm Megan Prouty, first-time homebuyer specialist at Ally Property Management and Real Estate. Your dream home may be more affordable than you think. I can guide you through the process of finding and purchasing your new home. Ally Property Management and Real Estate is proud to be in downtown Gearing and is ready to be your ally in all of your real estate needs.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Back now as we await first pitch in this top of the first inning of Game 3 between the Pioneers and the Sodbusters, as Western Nebraska tries to take all three against Hastings in this matchup. And Sunday afternoon game here on Father's Day. Shout out to my dad if he's listening at home, Jason. Hopefully he's cooking up some wings or something. We'll see. I'll talk to him after the game. But I miss you, Pop, and can't wait to see you out here. First pitch is an active one. This one shot out to right field, and just like that, Omar Jackson gets us underway with a base knock from the Hastings center fielder. Jackson entered the day 0 for 4 on the series. He had walked 4 times, however, but wasting no time at the plate there. First pitch he sees, he jumps on it and sends it into right field for the first hit of the game. Candiotti quick pickoff, and Jackson was leaning, but in the dirt over at first base is Alex Zerfis over there tonight. Usually that's Brian Webb's position, but Zerfis taking over that spot. Was in right field last night in his debut with the Pioneers. As here comes the first pitch to Cole Dawson. That one down the middle, strike one. Dawson 3 for 9 this series, has a pair of runs out of Kansas City, Kansas Community College. Candiotti sets and comes home. This one hit out toward short, chance at 2, flip to second for 1, throw to first in time. Jackson with the first hit of the game, but he'll head back to the dugout after the 6-4-3 double play. Candiotti gets the ground ball, and the Pios middle infield does the rest. As 2 away, nobody on now for Trayton Kozel.
Now at the plate for the Sodbusters from Iowa Western Community College, tonight's K-Man, Trayton Kozel.
So Trayton Kozel at the dish is 2 for 2 on the series, and both games coming off the bench. Has an RBI, a double, a stolen base, a walk, and a hit by pitch. So has reached base in every single time he's been at the plate, but he chops this one to first, and that streak will end as Zerfis takes it to the bag, and it is a quick 3 outs in this top of the first. So a runner reaches an Omar Jackson single, but a double play and a ground out wrap up this top of the first inning as the Sodbusters go scoreless. We head to the bottom of the first as the Pioneers come to bat. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
Be the envy of the neighborhood with the new Green Mountain Grill from High Plains Spas and Recreation. In addition to Green Mountain Grills, High Plains Spas and Recreation also has the pellets, cooking spices, rib racks, smoking shelves, covers, and other accessories, as well as replacement parts. If they don't have what you need, they could get it. Yep, get a Green Mountain Grill and be that neighbor that's always admired for the wonderful, yummy barbecue smells. High Plains Spas and Recreation, open 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, 1725 East Overland in Scotts Bluff.
Marker Ag has been providing consistent quality with the best and guaranteed nutrition from Purina and Lindner's Feeds. Our show feed brands have not only proven their quality through many local and national winners, but have also helped us to get to know you, the Valley's best and brightest. From those who are just starting to those who are looking to try something new, we have the experience and expertise to help you reach your goals for both commercial and show livestock. From the show ring to the sale ring, from the purple ribbons to the pastures, Marker Ag is run for you by people like you. We're located right next to El Chorrito, so stop in today so that we can get to know you better.
At Monument Physical Therapy, their purpose is to find the root of your problem, not to chase your symptoms. Disc and nerve pain, sports and work injuries, musculoskeletal disorders, and dizziness or balance issues are all very common, but you don't need to live with them. Monument Physical Therapy uses the most current, evidence-based, and board-certified orthopedic standards of care. Don't let months go by before getting to the source of your pain. Call them today at 308-633-5361 or visit them on Facebook.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Bottom of the first set to come your way, the Hastings native on the mound, J.T. Cafferty, out of Western Nebraska Community College in Scotts Bluff. Right-handed throwing, right-handed batting freshman. Out of Hastings High School, a forestry major there. But played 24 games with the Cougars of Western Nebraska Community College this year.
From St. Mary's College,
and no appearances on the mound. But he'll get his first start of the year for the Sodbusters here. The first pitch home. That one misses for ball one. Next pitch home to Smelko. He shot out into center field, tailing to the left side, but Omar Jackson will catch it on the run for out number one. Eric Smelko is on a tear as of late. Again, 7 for 9 this series with 4 RBIs, as he currently leads the team in RBIs. Squares that one up, but Omar Jackson there to run it down, and it'll be Jared Mazzaferro at the plate here.
Jared Mazzaferro.
Mazzaferro watches this one in there for strike one. An 8-game hit streak for Eric Smelko, this the 9th. As he will try and continue that streak. The count moves to 0-2 on Mazzaferro. Last time he didn't get a hit was game 1 against the Hastings Sodbusters 2 series ago, and he walked 3 times, as this one's now driven out to right center field. Jackson chases after it, but it's the right fielder, Cam McClure, who will rein it in for out number 2. So 2 up, 2 down for Cafferty, on the mound. With Cade McGee at the dish, he's 0 for 7 on the series, looking for his first hit. He has reached base a couple of times, has 2 runs on 2 walks, and he reached on an error last night, as that one misses low, ball 1 to McGee. Again, the lineup for the Payos: Smelko, Mazzaferro, McGee. JT Walden batting cleanup. Tyler Davis follows him. Then Zerfus, Ponder, Gronholz, and Rutz to round out the order, as the count is even at 1-1 now on McGee. Next pitch home misses low, and the count favors Cade now 2-1 to another Zag in this lineup. Out of Gonzaga University, McGee, Walden, and Zerfus, all representing the school in Washington. This one now shot foul out to the left side. Gronholz tosses a glove out of the dugout, tries to flag it down, but he comes up empty, and the count moves to 2-2. 2-2 home. Swung on and shot out into right center field again. Chasing it down is McClure, and he will pull it in shy of the warning track. 3 up, 3 down in this bottom of the first inning. As the Pios go in order, we're deadlocked and scoreless on the Wesco scoreboard. Wesco Service Solutions success here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. We head to the top of the second in a 0-0 ball game. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
Behind every farm and ranch is a family. At J.G. Elliott Insurance Center, we treat all our clients like family. I'm Lex Larson, farm and ranch insurance producer. Together, we will work side by side to get to know you and your operation. We can provide comprehensive coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, livestock, and so much more. The right insurance can help protect your family, your future, and keep your operation running in every season. Give me a call at 308-635-2023 or stop by our office in Scottsbluff.
J.G. Elliott Insurance Center, a Platte Valley company.
If your family depends on your income and something happened to you, what would happen to them? You need life insurance, and SelectQuote can help you get it at a price you can afford.
SelectQuote found Jacob, 40, who's in excellent health, a 10-year, $500,000 policy for only $19 a month.
Not in perfect health? Don't worry.
SelectQuote found Tanya, 40, who has type 2 diabetes, a 10-year, $500,000 policy for only $32 a month.
We shop companies like Protective, Prudential, American General, and others to find you the company with the best rates. Give your family the security they need at a price you can afford.
For your free quote, call 1-800-881-4747. That's 1-800-881-4747. Or go to selectquote.com. That's 1-800-881-4747.
SelectQuote. We shop, you save.
Get full details on the example policies at selectquote.com/commercials. Your premium could vary depending on your health, issuing company, and other factors. Not available in all states.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Trevor Mattson at the plate here. The cleanup man leads off in this top of the second inning as Candiotti gave up a single on the first pitch he threw in the top of the first, but got a double play and a ground out to go 1-2-3 in the first. First pitch to Mattson floats in. It's too far inside, ball one, as here comes the 1-0. That one catches the outside corner, and it evens it up at 1 apiece on Trevor Mattson. He's 2 for 8 on the series, has a double, a run, and a walk so far through the 2 games played. As that one misses the spot, the count goes to 2-1. Mattson was 0 for 4 last night with a walk. He batted third in that one, and then in game 1 was further down in the order, batted 6th, but he was successful there, 2 for 4 with a run and the pair of hits. This one popped up to the right side. Zerfus running out of room, and it will hit the screen and fall foul. The count 2-2. Trevor Mattson out of Arcadia University, where he started 29 games this year. Here comes the 2-2. This one shot out towards second, fielded by Rutz, but oh no, it hops up on him, and Mattson will reach on the air. I think that one might have hit the knee or gut of Kellen Rutz. And Mattson will be the second batter to reach from the leadoff spot on the inning, that is, as Justin McGuigan steps up to the plate. Catcher is also 2 for 8, but he has an RBI and a walk. Game 1 grounded into a double play and lined into a double play. As again, Candiotti looking for his second of the game. The righty, Casey Candiotti, redshirt junior at St. Mary's in California from Scottsdale, Arizona. That one misses the spot, and ahead in the count now, 2-0 is McGuigan. Candiotti not playing in 2020, a redshirt season with COVID. As here comes the 2-0, that one off the plate, and the count moves to 3-0 now on the 5-hole hitter for the Sodbusters. Next pitch home, that one right down the middle, and the 3-0 turns to 3-1. McGuigan still in the driver's seat, but he'll have a hitter's count here out of Concordia St. Paul. Here it comes. This one, a little looper out towards shallow right field. Rutt's going out, but he can't make the play. It'll drop in for a bloop single to right, and that puts runners on first and second now with nobody out in the second. Rutt's got a pretty quick read on that ball and was hightailing after it, but it found the perfect area of shallow right field that could drop in before the quick Ponder getting to it or the quick Kellen Rutz getting to it. So it goes down as a single for McGuigan, and Cam McClure steps in. First pitch to him, he shows bunt and lays down a beauty. Candiotti fields to the right of the mound and throws it on to first for out number 1. So one away as runners now in scoring position, second and third for the Sodbusters. It'll be Matt Rodriguez at the plate as the first baseman digs in and awaits the 1-0. That one up and in the count 2-0 now, favoring Matt Rodriguez out of Bridgeport, University of Bridgeport. Yeah. As Rodriguez is from Connecticut, New Milford, Connecticut. That one misses high, and the count goes 3-0 now. Candiotti with base open at first. And the Payos corners playing in. Trying to throw out that runner at the plate if need be. 3-0. That one finds the zone. Again, a 3-0 turns to 3-1. Rodriguez, the 5'11", 175 freshman, squats down and awaits the 3-1. This one swung on and hit sharply towards short. Fielded and fired to third. They'll get the runner there, but a run will score. So tough base running at second by McGuigan. As the ball hit to the left side, he was already running towards third. Coming home to score is Matson, and moving up to first on the fielder's choice is Rodriguez with 2 down.
Now at bat from Cloud County Community College, Trevor Stevens.
Trevor Stevens swings at the first pitch but fouls it out for strike 1. Next pitch home, this one swung on as well. He comes up empty though as it lands in Tyler Davis's glove, and Candiotti ahead 0-2. 1 run crossing this inning on the fielder's choice and RBI for Matt Rodriguez as Candiotti tries to get out of the second. 0-2 home. This one now sent out to right field, but Ponder well underneath it. Can of corn for him as he pulls it in. It's out number 3. We head to the bottom of the second inning as the Sodbusters strike first. They pick up a run in the top of the second, and we head to the bottom half here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. You're listening to Payos Baseball on KNEB.
You know it the moment you step in the door. Perkins Restaurant and Bakery welcomes you. Join their table or use their easy Perkins to go online ordering and pick 'em. And right now, enjoy Perkins Strawberry Freshtival. Strawberry waffles, pancakes, and crepes, strawberry muffins and pies, and strawberry spinach salad. Summer means strawberries at Perkins. You've come to the right place. Perkins Restaurant and Bakery. Bring your appetite. They'll take care of the rest. Highway 26 and Avenue B in Scottsbluff. Now is the time to get all your school spirit gear, and the place to get everything you need is Logos in Gearing. School spirit is what they do at Logos. Whether you're a bulldog, a bearcat, or a tiger, they've got everything you need, from sweats to hats and, of course, t-shirts and sweatshirts. Need something for the entire team? Stop into Logos, and the guys will custom design it, print it, and have it ready for the game. There is no job too big or small for Logos. Logos in downtown Gearing.
The renters moved out, and the house doesn't look exactly like it did when they moved in. Landlords and realtors call Bluffs Facility Solutions. Let our team of cleaning professionals get the house ready to be rented again. No job is too big or too small. Weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, or one-time jobs are available. Using the best products and equipment, including our truck-mounted professional steam cleaning for carpet, upholstery, tile, or grout. Let us do the cleaning. Now part of the Ideal Linen family. Bluffs Facility Solutions, 632-7197.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Back now for this bottom of the second inning. The Pios up at the dish, JT Walden leading up. We have another guest on the air. It's Lee, helping out with the Pioneers staff this year. As the Pios trying to go for the sweep tonight. Have you liked what you've seen from the Pioneers this year?
I'm loving it this year. I think we have a good team this year. I think we have a good chance to go all the way this year.
First pitch home to Walden, misses off the plate. It's ball one. And a team that's 17-5 right now, leading the Clark division, coming off a tough year last year in the COVID year, the worst year in the franchise history, short franchise history, but trying to bounce back this year. And being in the Gehring Scottsbluff community, this team, what does it mean to the community?
To this community, it's a lot of opportunity. You know, to see everything coming back to normal from COVID and to have the fans at the ballpark, it's just great to have it. The players are wonderful. They're part of the community. My kids personally love it. They can't get enough of it.
Oh, yeah, so great to see the kids out here with their dads on Father's Day. As the 2-0 home to Walden finds the zone, the count goes to 2-1, and seeing the smiling faces walking through the concourse, it's just a good feeling to have baseball back and the fans in the stands enjoying it.
It is, and to see the stands as full as they are right now, it's great. Even on a Sunday afternoon, it's nice. The weather's great. You couldn't ask for anything more on a Father's Day.
Oh yeah. Avoiding rain all season. We've had really perfect weather at Oregon Trail Park Stadium, basically every home game through the 11 played here, and a 10-1 record at home for the Pios. As here comes a 2-2. Walden swings at this one, but comes up empty. And he'll go down on strikes for out number one.
It's a hard one right there for him.
Yeah, pitcher on the mound in JT Cafferty that goes to Western Nebraska Community College in Scottsbluff from Hastings. And only his third outing of the year. Not usually a pitcher, but thrown out there tonight. Some of these teams, running out of arms, so you just take who can throw strikes, Put
it over to the plate, let your outfield take care of it.
Exactly. Showing off the arm there, though, getting the strikeout of Walden as the first pitch home to Davis catches the outer half for strike one. Tyler Davis, the catcher from Fresno State, is 3 for 4 on the series after his 3 RBI day in game one, which featured a home run. This one's blooped out to right field. Will it stay fair as the right fielder chases it down? And what a catch on the slide.
Wow, that was pretty. That was very pretty.
Cam McClure going into foul territory and making a nice sliding grab as he celebrates with his defense. Wow. And the Sodbusters pick up out number 2.
Been pretty solid this first 2 innings on defense.
Yeah, and it's a couple of teams that have struggled defensively through the start of the year, too. Pios top of the league in errors going into the last series, and the Sodbusters not far behind them. They're top 3. But the defense has been good. We've seen tons of double plays, 3 double plays a couple days ago, and that matched the season total. So excited to see the defense start to warm up as new faces get into the lineup.
It's amazing to see the Pios in first with the errors that they have in the league, and you don't see many teams being first in errors and then, taking over their division.
Yeah, and that just goes to show the talent they have at the plate and on the mound, a team that leads the league in strikeouts significantly, well over 200 strikeouts on the year already through their first 22 games, as the 1-1 is dribbled out to the left side. Shortstop Fields on the backhand. Throw is in time.
Wow, nice
Gets him by his step. after a nice play on the backhand by Cole Dawson, and that wraps up the inning. Once again, JT Cafferty goes 1-2-3, and it's been 6 up, 6 down for the Pios as we head to the top of the third inning, and the Pios trail by 1 on the West Coast scoreboard. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on KNEB. Stay with us.
Fender bender, hailstorm, couldn't stop on the ice in time? After everyone is safe, Scottsbluff Body and Paint should be the first call you make. There isn't a better shop in the area. Our highly skilled team is experienced at performing all auto body repair and paint jobs. Stop by anytime and speak to one of our technicians, and we'll do a full inspection to show you just how little our repair services will cost you. Our work is not complete until your car is safe and you're on the road again. Call today, Scottsbluff Body and Paint, 225-6408.
Embroidery. Scottsbluff Screen Printing and Embroidery. We love embroidery. And now that we have a new machine, we love it even more. Stop in today and let Nikki show off your logo. With our new state-of-the-art machine, we can make any logo or design look amazing. And for a limited time, we are offering free setup fees for any new logo with a minimum of 12 items ordered. Stop in today and let us show off you. Come see us today at Scottsbluff Screen Printing and Embroidery, 1813 Broadway, downtown Scottsbluff.
Regional West Rehab Center offers complete therapy for patients after injury or surgery, or for those with chronic conditions. We use a team approach, keeping in contact with physicians, nurses, caseworkers, and other therapists for a seamless level of care. Because we're a full-service rehab center, we provide coordinated care, which means our patients can receive multiple therapies during each visit. Call 308-630-1355 to schedule an appointment. Regional West Rehab Center.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
It'll be 9-1-2 for the Sodbusters, starting with Jacob Shaw at the plate as we kick off the top of the third inning. And Candiotti heads to work again. Shaw out of Cloud County Community College, another Hastings native, going to high school with JT Cafferty, the man on the mound at Hastings High School. First pitch in there for strike one. Shaw, a pitcher at Cloud County Community College, getting 1.1 innings of work in the 2021 season. He fouls this one back, and the count moves to 0-2. Also getting some games at the plate, only 2 starts, but 17 at-bats for Shaw. Picking up 3 hits in those 17 at-bats, 3 runs and RBI, and 1 extra base hit, which was a double. He shoots this one to the right side, and this is going to be extra bases. A late swing on a fastball, shot down the right side, and still can't be picked up in right, but Ponder finally fires it in, and it'll be a leadoff double for Jacob Shaw. Well, that's really nice 0-2 hitting, as down in the count trying to protect at the plate. Shaw fights off that one and shoots it into right. Just fair, and he'll be standing on second for the top of the order. Nobody out here in inning number 3. Omar Jackson, the center fielder at the plate. Here comes the first pitch to him. He shows bunt, but this one just misses high, and the count goes to 1-0. Some of the Pios pitchers squatting behind the railing behind the plate with the radar gun, trying to track the speed out of Candiotti's hand. Here's the 1-0. Another bunt shown. This one dribbled up the first baseline. Busting out of the box is Jackson. The throw is not in time. They're going to say Zerfus was off the bag as he had to work into foul territory to catch that ball. But no argument here. And it'll put runners on the corners after the bunt single, and Hastings ready to strike with nobody out.
Now at the plate from Kansas City, Kansas Community College.
So a tough jam for Candiotti here early. As he trails 1-0, he has runners on the corners, nobody out, top of the order. First pitch breaking ball drops in. Nice pitch for strike one as Dawson starts behind in the count. He grounded it into the double play his last at bat. Candiotti sets, and here comes the 0-1. That one, another ball, as that one evens the count at 1-1 out of the hand of Candiotti. As he'll try again here. Next pitch, this one shot out towards third, fielded by the third baseman, fired to second for one, the throw to first in time! Another double play off the bat of Cole Dawson, and you couldn't have asked for anything better for Candiotti as the runner stays put at third, and 2 quick outs for the Pioneers.
Now coming to bat, tonight's King-Man from Iowa Western Community College, Drayton Kozol.
A huge break for the man on the mound. He gets another high chopping ground ball, and Cade McGee making a nice play on it, looking the runner back to third and getting the 2 outs he needed. 2 outs now as the first pitch to Trayton Kozol misses for ball 1.
Till the end of the inning.
So twice Omar Jackson has gone on through a single, and twice he's headed back to the dugout as part of a double play. This one shot up the middle just behind the glove of Casey Candiotti, and a ground ball with eyes finds outfield grass and scores the second Sodbuster run. Coming home to score is Jacob Shaw after his leadoff double.
Now at bat from Arcadia University, Trevor Matson.
But Candiotti reaching out. That ball just evading his outstretched glove as this breaking ball drops in. It's strike 1. And Mazzaferro trying to shut it down before it got to the outfield, but he couldn't make a play. So it's 4 hits for the Sodbusters. Already in this one, they lead 2-0 as this Ephus curve just misses high. Evens the count at 1-1. Slowing down a lot, trying to mix up the speed of the batter at the plate. Trevor Matson, who reached on an error his last at bat and scored the first Hastings run. He watches this fastball run up and in, and the count favors him. 2-1 now. Yes, 2-1. Another breaker, that one dropping home, and the count moves to 2-2. Two home from Candiotti. Fastball swung on and missed. Matson comes up empty, and it's strike 3 to get out of the top of the third. So Hastings picks up one more on a 2-out RBI single from Trayton Kozol, and we head to the bottom of the third on the West Coast scoreboard. Pios trail 2-0 at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
Hi, I'm Kathy Birch from Van Newkirk Real Estate. Van Newkirk Real Estate is more than a realtor. We're your helping hand of knowledge when it comes to the investment you'll make buying that perfect home. We help you discover what's right for you and your financial situation. Whether you need commercial, residential, farm property, no one will compare to the service we're about to give you. Call one of our agents today at 632-8700 for the best real estate help possible, and we're happy to show you that service is what we sell.
At Wells Fargo Advisors, we've built our firm around a deep respect for planning. Our commitment to helping you plan effectively, invest wisely, and map a realistic course to your future is nowhere more evident than our Envision planning process. Put the process to work for you. We'll be with you every step of the way. For more information, call Ryan Windhorst, Senior Vice President of Investments, today at 632-7561. That's 632-7561.
Katie, remember the day you made me the happiest man alive? I asked if you wanted to live to the fullest, to wake up every morning savoring potato olays, fluffy scrambled eggs, and breakfast burritos from Taco John's, and you said,
"Get your hands off my burrito."
Oh, Katie, I love when you whisper sweet nothings.
Wake up and go with bigger, bolder, better breakfast, only at Taco John's.
Drive-thru open at 6 a.m., dining room open at 8. Taco John's, with locations in Scottsbluff, Gearing, and Bridgeport.
KNEB 960 AM, and now on 100.3 FM.
The first 6 Pioneers batters have been sat down as John Ponder tries to break that streak and pick up his first hit of the series. Is 0 for 4 against the Sodbusters in the last 2 games. As here comes the first pitch from Cafferty. Whoa, that one runs in and hits him. A fastball up high, and Ponder will reach base on the first pitch. The first Pio's base runner. And look out on the base paths, as he can certainly move. We'll see if he'll try and move into scoring position. Kip Gronholz at the plate. Will DH tonight. He's 1 for 2 with a walk and a run.
Now at bat from Southwest Minnesota State, Kip Gronholz.
Here comes first pitch home. That one misses inside. It's ball 1. As Gronholz ahead in the count. Pick off to Ponder at first base, but he dives back in safely. A cooler start tonight at Oregon Trail Park Stadium, as we have some cloud cover here. And the slight breeze coming in from left. As here comes the 1-0. That one catches the inside part of the plate, evens the count at 1-1 on Kip Gronholz. On the season for Kip, he has 11 hits in the 57 at-bats he's had. Played in 19 games, 8 runs and 8 RBIs. Swings at this one and fouls it back as the count moves to 1-2. Kip leading the team in strikeouts at the plate, has 17 on the year, but will try and avoid going down on strikes here. Ponder takes his lead off of first base as Cafferty shakes off a sign, comes set. And a pick off to first base again. A late dive back in from Ponder, but he is in time. And the count remains 1-2. One-two pitch from Cafferty. No, another pick off to first, and once again, Ponder dives back in safely. Getting those nice new purple cancer awareness jerseys dirty. As here comes the 1-2. This one dribbled out to the left side, up the third base line, barehanded by Cafferty, but he can't field it in time. It'll be an infield hit for Gronholz, as a weak dribbler up the left side is in there for a single. So after the first 6 Pios are retired, the next 2 reach base, starting with a Ponder hit by pitch and the Kip Gronholz infield single. That puts runners on first and second, nobody out for Kellen Rutz here.
At bat for your Pioneers from Yakima Valley College, Kellen Rutz.
Kellen 0 for 3 on the series. Did score a run on a walk. And here comes the first pitch home to him, shows bunt, but pulls back. It's in there for strike 1. Corners in for the Sodbusters, expecting bunt from the 9-hole hitter. But Kellen can swing at already a .316 rate through the 6 games he's played this season. So if we'll see if he tries to lay one down here. He will, and he'll get it down to a beauty up the third base line. Going to be a tough play. The throw into first is in time. They get him by a step, but it was a perfectly executed bunt by Kellen Rutz, and it moves the runners to second and third with 1 away. Job done for Rutz as he heads back to the dugout and allows the hottest hitter in this Pios lineup to come to the plate. Eric Smelko lined out in his first at bat, but is 7 for 9 on the series before then, with 4 RBIs and a chance to drive in some more. First pitch to him is shot out to right field. It should be deep enough to score the run. Ponder tags up. The throw home. It'll actually go to third on a line. They'll get him. Will the run score? Everybody pointing to the plate saying the run will score, and it will. Okay, sacrifice fly to bring across the first run for the Pioneers, but what an arm. Cam McClure throwing a laser to third base to Kip Gronholz at second, and that wraps up the inning. Another RBI from Eric Smelko, who leads the team, and the Pios cut the deficit to 1. We head to the top of the 4th on the West Coast scoreboard as the Pios trail 2-1 here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
WTT now has a bank shot game room dedicated to bank shot skill games. And better yet, they're open 24/7. Stop in, play, and you might be the next big winner. While you're there, fuel up the car, wash the car, get some pizza, ice cold drinks, or mini stacks to choose from. There's no need to drive all over town. It's all here at WTT on the Beltline Highway. Open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. WTT, your one-stop shop to make you a winner.
This is Scottsbluff President Mark Smith with Western States Bank. This 30 seconds is not long enough for me to discuss what may be the best way to overcome the business challenges you may be facing today. So let's get together. With my wealth of customized lending experience, we can work to get you what you need to continue to succeed. So with only 10 seconds left, I have time to say, find me at 1701 First Avenue in Scottsbluff.
Western States Bank, better together, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Have you been waiting for better coverage and service? Well, that's exactly what you get when you join Viera Wireless, the better local and national network. For a limited time, get up to $1,000 off when you trade in your phone and upgrade to one of the latest models like the iPhone 12 series. Plus, we'll give you $200 more when you port in your number. No activation or hidden fees. Learn more at your local Viera Wireless store or at viero.com today.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
The Pioneers getting a run back in the bottom of the 3rd. We head to the top of the 4th after the Sodbusters have scored 1 in each of the last 2 innings. Candiotti remains on the mound. After
leading off the top of the 4th for the Sodbusters,
his day today has seen 4 hits. 5 if you include the bunt single from Omar Jackson. It was ruled an error here, but it could really go either way as the count goes to 0-1. The 0-1 home, that one misses low and away, and the count evens at 1-1 on McGuigan, who singled and was thrown out after the base running mistake as part of the 6-5 fielder's choice in the 2nd inning. That one misses high, and the count now favors the catcher 2-1. McGuigan's next pitch, that one a breaking ball that drops in, catches the top part of the zone, and the count goes to 2-2. Currently 2nd on the team, a .362 average. Here comes the 2-2. Drops too low, and laying off is McGuigan, so the count goes full with nobody out here. He's drawn 12 walks this year, which is tied for 2nd on the team, and also has 17 hits in only 47 at-bats, a .362 average. He now dribbles this one out in front of the plate. Davis fields it calmly and fires to first in time. Alex Zerfas, nice play, tiptoeing the bag and reeling it in for out number 1. So Cam McClure comes in. His first at bat was a sacrifice bunt. It worked to perfection. Candiotti throwing him out at first base, but the runner's advancing. The first pitch home to him misses high, and the count goes to 1-0 on McClure. Out of St. Edward's University, the redshirt sophomore will swing at this one, hit it hard out towards short. Mazzaferro fields and fires to beat McClure by a couple of steps. Nice play by the shortstop, and quickly 2 down. So Candiotti, in his 3 games pitched this year, 2 starts, he has 13 total strikeouts and 10.1 innings of work. But today's been different, has been pitching to contact, and has been getting the ground ball, a couple of double plays, but also a couple of hits that have chopped through the infield and found outfield grass. It's a 1-0 count now to Matt Rodriguez. As the next pitch home is hit deep out to left field. Ranging back is the left fielder Walden, but he'll pull it in front of the track for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Casey Candiotti as he's retired his last 4. And we head to the bottom of the 4th as the Pios try and tie this one up, trailing by 1 at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on KNEB.
Behind every farm and ranch is a family. At J.G. Elliott Insurance Center, we treat all our clients like family. I'm Lex Larson, farm and ranch insurance producer. Together, we will work side by side to get to know you and your operation. We can provide comprehensive coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, livestock, and so much more. The right insurance can help protect your family, your future, and keep your operation running in every season. Give me a call at 308-635-2023 or stop by our office in Scottsbluff.
J.G. Elliott Insurance Center, a Platte Valley company.
Hydrotex Lubrication is an industry leader in high-performance motor oils, greases, and fuel improvers. Hydrotex's main priorities are to provide the best products and the most efficient and reliable service to fit the customer's application needs. For more information on how Hydrotex can help you, call Phil and Nick at 308-635-8162. Stop into our new showroom at 2860 Holiday Park Drive in Gearing and see the products and services they offer, as well as purchase any products that you need.
Good luck, Western Nebraska Pioneers, from the A. Elliott Law Office. A. Elliott Law is located at the Railway Office Plaza on the corner of Railway Street and Avenue B in Scottsbluff, Suite C110. Needing legal counsel for criminal law, juvenile law, real estate, estate planning, probate and domestic, and family law? Call Audrey Long today for an appointment. 633-5294. A. Elliott Law supports the Western Nebraska Pioneers.
Rainbow! KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
So the Pios come to bat again after a very quick top of the 4th inning, which pitch of 3 up, 3 down. First pitch now to Mazzaferro is shot out to left field and deep. Left fielder will run it down in the gap. As a nice hustle play by Trayton Kozel to reel in that well-struck ball. And it'll be a line out for out number 1. So Cade McGee will bat now, his second at bat of the night, still looking for his first hit on the series. Lined out to right his first at bat. As that one misses off the plate, it's ball 1. McGee on the year has dropped to a .230 average. Does have the most, or second most, at bats on the team. 17 hits, including 3 doubles and a home run. Also up there in RBIs, 13 RBIs. As that one catches the zone, the count goes to 2-1. The 2-1 home, that one off the plate again, and the count will be in favor of McGee. Hitters count at 3-1. So even though McGee has the .230 average, he has a .426 on base percentage because of his walks. He won't draw one here, at least yet, as the 3-1 is fouled off and the count will go full. But a .230 average and a .426 on base. 101 plate appearances is tied for most on the team, but he has 22 walks at the plate, which is the most by a long way. He throws the bat out there, defensive swing to get a piece, and he'll stay alive to see another 3-2. As the righty Cafferty comes home, 3-2 in the dirt, ball 4, and Cade McGee adds another walk to his resume. And will pull into first base with 1 out in the bottom of the 4th inning. So on base percentage for the team, for those that qualify and have had enough at bats this year. Michael Felton no longer on the team, but he had a .488 on base percentage, which is pretty impressive. Eric Smelko, from that leadoff position, has a .443 on base percentage. And has certainly been the MVP for this Pio squad so far. 0-1. That one catches the outside black. JT Walden will take some practice hacks, but he'll be behind in the count 0-2 after he struck out in his last AB. The lefty Walden awaits the 0-2. That one high and away. He'll miss the spot. But Cafferty still in the driver's seat, ahead 1-2. McGee on first base. And here comes the 1-2. This one tipped at the plate. JT Walden just getting a piece, and it skips off of the catcher's glove. That's Justin McGuigan, as the count stays 1-2. The 1-2 home. This one swung on and shot the other way out to left. Long way to go for the left fielder. He'll dive, but it'll drop in. It'll be extra bases. They wave Cade McGee, and he's going to round third as the throw's into the cutoff man. Throw to the plate on a line. They got him. JT Walden pulls into third, but once again, Hastings with great rallying in the outfield. Throw out the runner in the plate in the form of Cade McGee. So JT Walden showing off the opposite field power. Trayton Kozel out there laying out, but coming up empty, immediately scooting that ball, hitting the cutoff man in Cole Dawson, who threw a strike to home. Couldn't have asked for a better throw from McGuigan to apply the tag, and that'll be the second out, as McGee is a victim of the 7-6-2. That one too low on the next hitter, Tyler Davis, 4-1. This one now shot out towards third, fielded by Matson. The throw to first. In time, the Pios leave a runner stranded at third after Cade McGee is gunned down at the plate, but they do showcase some good hitting on the opposite field triple by JT Walden. We head now to the top of the fifth. Hastings still in the lead on the West Coast scoreboard, 2-1 here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on KNEB.
Dooley Oil has been providing great service since 1968. Located at 2475 10th Street in Gearing, they are your distributor for premium Shell lubricants and also carry most all other major brands. Dooley Oil is the only master distributor of house fuel additive in Wyoming, Nebraska, and Colorado. Dooley Oil is your extreme diesel fuel provider for the three-state region. Remember, delivery is available, so for all of your ag and commercial lubricant and fuel needs, trust the folks at Dooley Oil. Thank you for your patronage. Dooley Oil, committed to you.
Hi, I'm Austin Dillon, Fleet Manager at Fremont Ford in Scottsbluff, Nebraska. I encourage all farmers, ranchers, and business owners to get in touch with me if you are looking for a new vehicle. We have specific programs through Ford that can save you a drastic amount of money on your new purchase. It would be my pleasure to discuss these savings with you. There's no better time to purchase a new work truck or personal vehicle than right now. Please get in touch with me by calling the dealership at 308-635-3701. I look forward to helping you on your new purchase.
Fun facts about owning your own hot tub, courtesy of High Plains Spas and Recreation. Relaxing in your spa before bed helps soothe your aches and pains, allowing for a deeper, more rewarding sleep. Hot Spring Spas offers features like entertainment systems with Bluetooth capability, waterfalls, LED lighting, volcano jets, and more. Yes, sleeping like a baby is just one great reason, but there's plenty more. Stay tuned or stop into High Plains Spas and Recreation, where they sell fun. Open 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, 1725 East Overland, Scottsbluff.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Back now, top of the fifth inning, Candiotti remains in the game, and he will face 8-9-1 in the order for the Sodbusters. They lead this one 2-1 through the first 4 innings. They had a lead last night as well, 1-0 out of the first, and then 3-1 out of the fifth. But that's when the Pios struck in the bottom half, as this one sent out to center field on a line. Smelko doesn't have to move much, and he reels it in for out number 1. Pios enjoying a 6-game homestand. 3 here against the Sodbusters, then an off day tomorrow before 3 more against Mining City as they travel from Butte. A nice scenic view all the way to Butte. Different driving to Hastings, seeing some of the cow farms and whatnot. Pio's heading to Spearfish after this homestand. Players taking a trip to Mount Rushmore as this off-speed misses high and the count moves to 1-1. So a nice little pit stop on the way to Spearfish. As the Sasquatch there are having a pretty good season. That one crosses the zone and the count goes to 1-2. Currently sit third in the Clark division at 15-6. The top 3 teams in the league all playing out of the Clark division this year, and the Pios, the Fremont Moo, and the Spearfish Sasquatch. This one shot out towards short. Mazzaferro again fields it on a hop and throws to first in time for out number 2. Omar Jackson steps up to the plate. He's 2 for 2, 2 singles tonight. First pitch of the game he saw, he hit into right field for a base knock, and then in the third inning he laid one down trying to do a job with a sac bunt, but he beat it out. That's going to be ruled a ball as this one's in the dirt and it hits the bat on a check swing off the bounce. But they said he didn't go and it will be ball 1. Candiotti will try again, the 1-0. Now that one missing as the count goes to 2-0.
In the jersey auction, jerseys number 1 through 10 are all sold. To raise the total so far of $1,170 for the Festival of Hope.
Here comes the 2-0 home. Ooh, that one catches the zone. Nice pitch. And the count moves to 2-1, just getting the outside edge. Omar Jackson entered tonight 0 for 4 on the series, had 4 walks at the plate, but has already picked up 2 hits tonight, and that one catching the outside as well. Candiotti showing off the hops on the mound on the throwback, as he had to leap to catch that one. But when he gets the ball back, it's a 2-2 count. Out of the windup, the righty winds, delivers. Swung on and tipped into the glove of Tyler Davis. It's a strikeout and another 1-2-3 inning for Casey Candiotti. He sat down the last 7 Sodbusters, and we head now to the bottom of the 5th inning as the Pios trail by 1 coming to bat. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB. Stay with us.
At Monument Physical Therapy, their purpose is to find the root of your problem, not to chase your symptoms. Disc and nerve pain, sports and work injuries, musculoskeletal disorders, and dizziness or balance issues are all very common, but you don't need to live with them. Monument Physical Therapy uses the most current, evidence-based, and board-certified orthopedic standards of care. Don't let months go by before getting to the source of your pain. Call them today at 308-633-5361 or visit them on Facebook.
If your family depends on your income and something happened to you, what would happen to them? You need life insurance, and SelectQuote can help you get it at a price you can afford.
SelectQuote found Jacob, 40, who's in excellent health, a 10-year, $500,000 policy for only $19 a month.
Not in perfect health? Don't worry.
SelectQuote found Tanya, 40, who has type 2 diabetes, a 10-year, $500,000 policy for only $32 a month.
We shop companies like Protective, Prudential, American General, and others to find you the company with the best rates. Give your family the security they need at a price you can afford.
For your free quote, call 1-800-881-4747. That's 1-800-881-4747. Or go to SelectQuote.com. That's 1-800-881-4747.
SelectQuote. We shop, you save.
Get full details on the example policies at SelectQuote.com/commercials. Your premium could vary depending on your health, issuing company, and other factors. Not available in all states.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Bottom of the 5th, Pios coming to bat again. As will be Alex Zerfus leading off, and he sends this one to right field. It'll drop in for a base knock. First pitch swinging is Zerfus, and he will stand on first base with a leadoff single. Alex Zerfus picking up his second hit as a Pioneer, was 1 for 3 last night with his RBI double. And he adds to the total there with a nice piece of opposite field hitting. It's John Ponder at the dish now.
Jackson Ponder.
Ponder ahead in the count. 1-0 here. Next pitch home, that one misses low and away, and he's ahead now 2-0. Ponder getting hit by a pitch and scoring the only Pios run to this point after the RBI from Eric Smelko on his sac fly. Home. This one shot back up the middle. Leaping is the shortstop. He can't get to it. Zerfis rounds second, but will hold up there, and it'll be a hit following Zerfis's. So 2 no-out hits to lead off the inning. Put runners on first and second, and Kip Gronholz up at the plate, enjoying a 1-for-1 day. He was thrown out at third base as part of that sac fly from Eric Smelko. And McGee thrown out at the plate, so the outfield for the Sodbusters have been making some nice plays. Time called as the catcher needs a new glove, is what it looks like. Justin McGuigan getting some new leather. And Kip Gronholz taking his practice cuts before the catcher gets back to his squatted position, as he will do that now. Runners on first and second base, nobody out for the Pios. They trail by 1 here. And here's the first pitch to Gronholz. He shows bunt and lays one down on the third base line, but it skips off the edge of the grass parallel to the third base line and darts foul to the left side. Was a good idea. Matson was charging. But once again, the corners are going to play in, expecting a bunt. We saw Rutz lay one down in his last AB. Sitting in the on-deck circle now. We'll see if his role will change, if Gronholz can do a job. 0-1. Shows bunt again, and this one is better. It's to the right side of the mound. Pitcher throws to first. It's in time, but again, a sacrifice moves runners into scoring position for the Pios. So a lot of small ball being played here between the Sodbusters and the Pioneers. As that is now the 4th sacrifice between the two teams this game. First pitch to Rutz is swung on and hit out into left field. Left fielder Kozel ranges back, and they'll test his arm. Runner tagging from third. It's on a line, but not in time. Coming in to score is Alex Zerfis, and we've got a tie ball game after the RBI sacrifice fly from Kellen Rutz. Got to give some props to Trayton Kozel out there in left field, though, as he has showed off his cannon twice tonight. That one was a bullet to the plate. Looked like it was deep enough for sure to score Zerfis easily, but the throw made it closer than it could have been.
Now at bat from St. Mary's College, Eric Smelko.
Smelko steps in now with Ponder on second, who did not tag on the fly ball to left field. 2 outs, a 1-0 count now as the first pitch misses. Smelko lined out to center his first at bat and then had the RBI sacrifice fly in the third. Brought home the first Pios run. And as we're all level at 2. Pitch home. This one shot to the left side but foul. As the count moves to 1-1 on Eric Smelko. Here's the 1-1. This one shot up the middle and off the leg of the pitcher, Cafferty. He recovers and fires to first in time, and it'll be out number 3. So simultaneously, a break for the Sodbusters. Maybe a couple of them as Cafferty walks off the mound. He looks like he's okay, but that one was destined for center field and would have brought in the go-ahead run. Eric Smelko sends another rope off the bat, but gets some bad luck this time. And the Pios wrap up the bottom of the 5th with only 1, but they've tied it at 2 apiece on the West Coast scoreboard. And we head to the top of the 6th, 2-2 at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
You can take the trailer out of Texas, but you can't take the Texas out of the trailer. PJ Trailers are built in Texas with the same attention to detail to hold up to the hardworking professional using them. Ryan's Welding and Trailer Sales in Scottsbluff is your authorized PJ Trailer dealer with a wide variety of sizes. ATV trailers, car haulers, equipment trailers, tilt deck, and gooseneck trailers. Ryan's is also a full-service welding shop. Stop by 1110 Avenue B in Scottsbluff or call 308-575-0710.
Wonderful, warmer weather, sunshine, and blue skies bring new life, growth, and so much beauty along with it. Get out and make new memories this summer. Enjoy the great outdoor activities available to us right outside our back door, including walking, biking, hiking, running, fishing, camping, and more. Take time this summer to enjoy all the good life has to offer in the Panhandle of Nebraska. And remember to wear sunscreen. This message is brought to you by Prime Metal Products.
Hi, Larry from Russell's Automotive. When it comes to your vehicle's brakes, just okay is not good enough. Russell's Automotive are brake experts. With a combined 73 years experience, we know brakes. On all brake services, we give you a lifetime nationwide warranty. Russell's uses only quality brake parts installed by ASE certified technicians. If your brakes don't feel or sound right, call us for a free 14-point brake inspection. Call Russell's Automotive at 635-4065. That's 635-4065 for your free brake system inspection.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
We're back now for the top of the 6th inning. Brandon Hastings has entered the game on the mound, so Candiotti's day is done. He had a pair of strikeouts, and he ended on a high note, retiring the last 7 batters following the RBI single in the 3rd off the bat of Trayton Kozel. And he exits allowing 4 hits, 2 earned runs. And also picking up 2 strikeouts, along with 2 double plays. Not too bad of an outing for Candiotti. And he'll exit with a no decision in this scoreless 2-2, or scoreless, deadlocked 2-2 game. Never heard of a scoreless 2-2 game until now. So you're welcome for all those viewing. Thanks again to everybody listening on YouTube, watching in, commenting in the live chat. You see all those posts. As this one's sent out to center field, it's another bloop single as that one drops in off the bat of Cole Dawson, and he'll lead off the 6th with a base knock. So thanks for all the advice and all the excitement around Pios baseball, as well as all those listening on KNEB 960 AM, 100.3 FM, where we have all the home games broadcast on the radio and on YouTube, and all the road games on the radio. Next road trip starts Friday, Spearfish. We'll be live from there, so be sure to tune in as the Pios try and get through the first leg of this homestand series. As the first pitch misses off the plate for ball 1 on the beer batter Trayton Kozel. Next 1-0. No, pick off to first base from the lefty. As back in safely is Dawson. Dawson, only 1 stolen base on 1 attempt this year. Takes a lead here, and bunt is shown. It'll be hit softly to the man on the mound as Hastings spins and fires to first base. Add another sacrifice to this game, as that's out number 1, and a runner moves into scoring position. I wonder if the 2 head coaches talked about this today, trying to see who could lay down the most bunts and sack flies between the two. Of course, Chandler Wagner, head coach of the Hastings Sodbusters, close with Antonio Garcia, head coach of the Western Nebraska Pioneers, both coaching at Kansas. First pitch home, misses high, ball one to cleanup man Trevor Matson. Count now 2-0 on Matson as Brandon Haston just misses that spot. So he'll try again. 2-0 count to the cleanup man. The pitch home from the lefty. Swung on, and a broken bat is what it sounds like as it drops into left field. Another blue pit as it gets by the left fielder, but he'll spin and fire in to limit damage. JT Walden couldn't field it cleanly. So rounding third base was Dawson, but he goes no further after a quick recovery. And another hit for the Sodbusters that wasn't squared up on the bat, but it does the job. Runners on the corners, one out now with McGuigan at the plate. And Haston will try and work out of the jam.
University, Justin McGuigan.
He is 1 for 2 on the day after a single was thrown out at third as part of a fielder's choice, and then a chopping ground ball out in front of the plate that Tyler Davis threw him out at first. The catcher is 3 for 10 on the series. Has an RBI and a walk. As this one shot foul, look out. Oh boy, that one into the Sodbuster dugout. And in the hole batter, that's Matt Rodriguez, is standing on the stairs with a helmet. That one nearly went headhunting. It's a 1-1 count as a right-handed hitting McGuigan will await the next from the lefty from Georgia State. The next home, this one, a shot out into right field. Ponder is going to have to go back. Tagging from third is the Sodbusters runner Cole Dawson, and that one well deep enough to score the run. The Sodbusters add another and take the second lead of the game. They now lead 3-2. So 2 sac flies have produced the 2 Pios runs. And that is the case as the sac fly produces this run. It's now 3-2 in favor of the Sodbusters. Runner on first is Matson as Cam McClure steps in and watches the first pitch miss for ball one. Swung on and missed as the count evens at McClure 1-1.
Pioneers fans, jerseys 11 through 20 have all sold out.
Dawson scoring his third run of the series.
For the Festival of Hope.
As that one misses inside, the count favors the batter now. 2-1 to Cameron McClure, who's 2 for 7 on the series, has 2 runs scored, and tonight laid down a bunt and grounded out to short.
Cutoff for jerseys 21 through 30 will be at 6 o'clock. About 10 minutes.
Here's the 2-1. Catches the outer halves and evens the count at 2-2. Gets the call behind the plate, and the count is even. 2-2, 2 away, and the runner on first base for the Sodbusters as Brandon Haston stares home. Comes set and will deliver a breaking ball. Oh, it doesn't get the call. That one looked like it dropped into the top part of the zone, but he'll say it's too high, and the count runs full, which means Trevor Matson will get a head start at first. Matson takes his lead, takes off, and that one misses ball 4. Again, that one looked like it could have been strike 3. Neither call getting picked up, and it'll be ball 4 to extend the inning. count, 2 away for Matt Rodriguez, who's reached on a fielder's choice and flown out as 2 at bats. First pitch from Hastings, that one missing high, ball 1. From Douglasville, Georgia, the man on the mound, where he attended East Paulding High School. Batted .421 on us as a senior, but also got it done on the mound. That one evens the count at 1-1. Second team All-State. 2-time All-Region. Before getting the offer from Georgia State, playing with the Panthers. That one swung on and missed. A high fastball that Rodriguez can't catch up to. He's behind 1-2. So in 2020, he had 6 appearances out of relief and was part of Georgia State's strong freshman pitching core. Brings a 1-2 home here. This one dribbled foul towards the Pios dugout. And the count remains 1-2. One-two count. As the pitch home. Again fouled off, this time to the right side. And here comes the 1-2. Called strike 3. That curveball gets the call. And it'll be a looking strikeout to wrap up the inning. The Sodbusters pick up one more. This time it's on a sac fly, and we head now to the bottom of the 6th inning. Pios trailing 3-2 on the Wesco scoreboard. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
It's summertime, and that means lawns, gardens, and baseball. Wesco has you covered on all ends. To celebrate, Wesco fans can save $5 on a 40-pound bag of Jordan fertilizer now through June 30th. Just stop by the Wesco store at 218 East Beltline wearing your Wesco baseball t-shirt. Support the orange and green and save some green on your lush green lawn. Wesco. Service, solutions, success.
Life has a way of throwing unexpected events and new opportunities our way. When life goals change with time or if fluctuating markets throw your plan off course, Wells Fargo Advisors investment planning process offers the flexibility to make the adjustments you need to help you live the life you want. When life happens, we can help. For more information, call Ryan Windhorst, Senior Vice President of Investments, today at 632-7561. That's 632-7561.
Katie, remember the day you made me the happiest man alive? I asked if you wanted to live to the fullest, to wake up every morning savoring potato olays, fluffy scrambled eggs, and breakfast burritos from Taco John's, and you said,
"Get your hands off my burrito."
Oh, Katie, I love when you whisper sweet nothings.
Wake up and go with bigger, bolder, better breakfast, only at Taco John's.
Drive-thru open at 6 a.m., dining room open at 8. Taco John's, with locations in Scottsbluff, Gearing, and Bridgeport.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Back now, bottom of the 6th, Pios trail again. This time it's a 3-2 deficit as leading off is the 2-hole hitter Jared Mazzaferro, following a line drive off the man on the mound, J.T. Cafferty. That wrapped up the 5th as he recovered and made the play. Mazzaferro awaits the first home and watches this one catch the zone. It's strike 1. A 1 count to the shortstop, Mazzaferro. Playing out of Ohlone Junior College in San Jose. As that one misses the zone, the count evens at 1-1 on the right-handed hitter. As here comes the 1-1, that one swung on and missed. Mazzaferro falls behind 1-2. Learning at Jared Mazzaferro playing travel ball with Diego Lopez when they were younger, both out of San Jose. And Lopez has had a pretty good season on the mound. Diego Lopez, also an avid basketball player in high school. Trying to get a pickup lead started between the players as this one's now shot out to right field. Foul. Just pushed foul at the last second. The count 2-2. But yeah, I think the players want to start a little pickup league here in Gering. Trying to find a spot to do that. Some basketball in. Keep the legs warm. And it starts to get a little darker here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium, and some clouds rolling in. Here comes the 2-2. Whoa, breaking ball. That one stays upstairs, sails over the head of Mazzaferro, and the count goes full 3-2. That's a little deja vu from game number 1. Mazzaferro's debut, he was hit by a pitch on that same pitch, but he left his bat up and it hit the bat. It was a foul ball, but the home plate umpire ruled it a hit by pitch. This 3-2 is dribbled out towards short, fielded on the run, and thrown on the run. And it's in time to beat the leadoff man, Mazzaferro, for out number 1. But yeah, Mazzaferro leaving that bat up. And it hit the bat for a foul ball. He just stood there in the box until the home plate umpire said, take first base. So, learned his lesson there and brought the bat down. But it results in the ground out, and it'll be out number 1 for Cade McGee as the first pitch home from Cafferty to him drops too far inside, ball 1. McGee has lined out and walked in his 2 plate appearances tonight. He was thrown out at the plate as part of a 7-6-2 on the legs of Walden's triple. This one's now smoked out into left field, but the left fielder underneath it as he'll reel in out number 2. Good contact, but Cade McGee just getting underneath it as he sailed it to the left fielder. And stepping up to the plate will be J.T. Walden after his triple. His last at bat was left stranded at third base after he wanted an RBI as well. But again, Cade McGee getting thrown out at the plate as part of a good rally to the cutoff man. First pitch to Walden. That one misses high. It's ball 1. Hastings 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. The Pioneers 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error. As here comes the 1-0. That one catches the zone. The count evens at 1-1.
Fans, 2 minutes left to make your bids on jerseys 21 through 30. That cutoff time at 6 o'clock.
That one swung on and missed, so Walden falls behind 1-2. After the first 2 batters were sat down here in this 6th. 1-2 count. J.T. Cafferty stares in and will deliver. That one in the dirt. Ball 2. I don't know what it is, but Walden's approach at the plate, it just seems like every single pitch he's a threat to take it out of the yard. Just so calm in the batter's box as he sees this 2-2. This one smoked towards first and off the glove of the leaping first baseman Rodriguez and into right field for a 2-out single. Yeah, and that ball smoked as Walden coming through again, adding to his plus 300 batting average year. He's actually at 300 exactly entering tonight, but his pair of hits tonight should add to it. As Tyler Davis gets a chance at the dish now with 2 outs and the runner on first base. He is flown out to right and grounded out to third as 2 ABs tonight. And he watches the first pitch catch the outer half, strike 1. A 1 count, and the righty comes home. Swung on and missed. Davis coming up empty there. And the count moves to 0-2. So Tyler Davis will have to protect after 2 quick strikes out of the hand of JT Cafferty. The righty sets and comes home. High and away, ball 1. The man out of Western Nebraska Community College still ahead in the count on Tyler Davis out of Fresno State. Here comes the 1-2. In the dirt, and it gets by the catcher. McGuigan will watch that one sail beneath his legs. It'll allow Walden to scoot up into scoring position as the count moves to 2-2. I believe that's the first wild pitch we've seen today. It is, after we saw a plethora last night. Here comes the 2-2 home. Swung on and popped high into left field. Left fielder trying to find his way underneath it. It's Kozel, and he will do just that, bringing in out number 3. The Pios leaving another runner stranded, this time at second base in the form of JT Walden, and they still trail on the West Coast scoreboard 3-2 as we head to the 7th. You're listening to Pios Baseball at KNEB.
Good luck, Western Nebraska Pioneers, from the A. Elliott Law Office. A. Elliott Law is located at the Railway Office Plaza on the corner of Railway Street and Avenue B in Scottsbluff, Suite C110. Needing legal counsel for criminal law, juvenile law, real estate, estate planning, probate and domestic, and family law? Call Audrey Long today for an appointment. 633-5294. A. Elliott Law supports the Western Nebraska Pioneers.
Play ball!
Details do matter, but you need to keep your eyes on the future. Let E&H handle the details. Professionals working side by side with you, offering accounting, tax planning, valuation services, and litigation support, and developing a strategy for the day you leave it all behind. Troy Hilliard, Seth Cobalt, and Lindsay Matthews are the professionals you want on your team. E&H CPAs and Management Consultants PC. 2021 Broadway, Scottsbluff. Innovative, trusted, proven.
A thunderstorm or tornado doesn't have to last long to wreak havoc. Once the storm is past, it doesn't mean the danger has. There could be a variety of deadly hazards left by the storm, like a downed power line. There's no way to tell if a power line is energized and potentially deadly. A downed power line does not have to be arcing or smoking to kill you. Stay away from it, keep others away, and call 911. For more information on how to be safe during and after severe weather, go to safeelectricity.org. Brought to you by Chimney Rock and Roosevelt Public Power Districts.
Your Touchstone Energy partners.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Back now for the top of the 7th. Time for some Paul Reed in-game stats. Paul Reed Construction and Supply has been in business for over 35 years. Headquartered in Gering, Nebraska, the company provides an array of services ranging from commercial and industrial building construction to heavy highway earthwork and installation of underground utilities, as well as the rock pile division, service and equipment. Paul Reed Construction on 10th Street in Gering. Trevor Stevens leads it off with an 0-for-2 line tonight. The second baseman batting 8th is 0-for-4 on the series with an RBI. He's flown out to right and flown out to center in his 2 at-bats, but he'll face Brandon Haston for the first time tonight as the lefty will deliver. Swung on and blooped out into shallow left field. It'll drop again. And officially 7 hits on the board now for the Sodbusters. I think 4 of them have been bloop singles or weakly hit singles. That's the way the game goes sometimes, as it'll be another leadoff hit, and this time it's Stevens on base.
Now at bat from Cloud County Community College, Jacob Shaw.
The 3-2 runner shows bunt. It's foul. It's strike 1. Score 3-2, that is, as Aston will reset on the mound, and perhaps another sacrifice here, as we have seen so many this game between the two teams playing small ball. But it's Jacob Shaw as he will show bunt again, and this one off the plate, a back pick to first base, but not in time. Tyler Davis trying to catch the runner napping, but it's Stevens who dives back safely, and the count evens at 1-1. The 1-1 home, another bunt shown. This one popped up to the right side. It gets over the foul screen and dropped by one of the fans in attendance, who throws his hat in disappointment. Just for what looks like his daughter to toss it back to him. Gotta love that on Father's Day. 1-2 home. This one swung on and chopped foul behind the plate. Antonio Garcia chasing it down.
For the dizzy bat race that takes place at the bottom of the 7th inning. If you are interested,
And the count
please go
is
down
1-2.
to the merchandise stand and let them know.
Nobody out. The runner leading off of first base is Stevens. A pickoff, but not in time. Aston tries again, shakes off a couple signs, finally finds one that he likes. 1-2 from the lefty. This one blooped out into right center field and add another to the tally. It's a hit, and it gets by the right fielder Ponder, but backing up is Smelko. Either way, it allows the runner to advance as Ponder took a rough route to the ball. I don't know what the situation was there as he's talking with Smelko out in center, but he kind of gave up on that ball and watched it roll past him. That allows the runner at second to move up an extra 90 feet. Stevens will be on third and Shaw on first with nobody out, and the top of the order up here in the top of the 7th. Omar Jackson will bat as the first pitch he sees is a breaker that drops in for strike one. This one fouled back as it tips off the glove of Tyler Davis, and the count moves to 0-2. Still nobody out, and the Pios trailing 3-2 as Brennan Haston on the mound facing a jam. And that one misses the spot, and the count moves to 1-2. Next pitch home. This one a breaking ball, swung on and missed. Held on to by Tyler Davis, and it's an important out number one as it leaves the runners on the corners with one away now in the top of the 7th. That's Omar Jackson's second strikeout of the night following his first 2 at-bats producing singles. And Cole Dawson will be up at the plate here after grounding into double plays in each of his first 2 at-bats before singling and scoring in the 6th. As his run is the difference right now. The Sodbusters lead 3-2 in this top of the 7th. As the right-handed hitter and shortstop out of Kansas City, Kansas Community College. We'll see another one. This breaker drops into the zone, and the count evens at 1.
The Sodbusters from Kansas City, Kansas Community College, Cole Dawson.
Adding on another intern on the broadcast, it's Jared Brecker, who is one of our in-game MCs here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium, as the 1-1 is shot foul down the third base line. Hopping on the broadcast, how are you?
Good, Zach. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you do some of the broadcasts at University of Michigan, is that correct?
Yeah, I've called some baseball games and some softball games. This is my first time calling Pioneers baseball, though, so I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, only a matter of time before we got you up here. And it's the count at 1-2 from Haston. As the lefty looks to first and comes home. The pitch swung on and missed. High fastball. And after the 2 leadoff singles, back-to-back strikeouts from the Georgia State pitcher to put 2 away and bring Trayton Kozel to the plate. Kozel on the day is 1 for 2. He has an RBI single in the 3rd. He grounded out to first in the 1st. His last plate appearance was the sac bunt, which moved the runners over and eventually led to that run scoring in the 6th. Haston trying to shut down the Sodbusters here and delivers a fastball on the outer half for a big strike one.
It'll be half-price Coke and beer products till the end of the innings.
0-1 count for the lefty. At the plate, Kozel as a fake pickoff to first forces the runner, Jacob Shaw, to dive back safely.
Notice as he's gotten into trouble here, there's been a lot more fastballs, especially up in the zone. A little bit of a change of approach from earlier.
But he's locating that curveball now as he drops it into the zone. A beauty to move the count to 0-2. The beer batter of the night, Trayton Kozel, down in the count 0-2. Pitch home. Ooh, a breaker. That one drops too low, and nice take at the plate by the left fielder as he lays off, but the count moves to 1-2. Three runs for the Sodbusters on 8 hits, no errors. 2 runs for the Pios, 5 hits, 2 errors. Aston trying to keep that the score. Pitch home. This one shot out towards short on a hop to Mazzaferro. He fires to first. It's high, but reeled in by Zerfis. That's out number 3. Brandon Haston works out of a tough jam. Runners on the corners and nobody out. Gets a pair of strikeouts and then the ground out to end the top of the 7th. As the score on the West Coast scoreboard, Sodbusters 3, Pios 2. It's time to stretch here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. We head to the bottom of the 7th. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
Our mission at Elite Physical Therapy and Wellness is to provide both preventative and rehabilitative services. At Elite Physical Therapy in Scottsbluff and Gearing, patients count on the experience and compassion of our team in treating work and sports injuries, help you recover from surgery, or just help you get back doing what you love most. Flexible scheduling to meet your needs, and we are right here in Scottsbluff and Gearing to serve you. Katie and Shelley are across from Walgreens on West 27th Street and next to Fresh Foods in Gearing. Elite Physical Therapy and Wellness, delivering the treatment you need and the care you deserve.
Dooley Oil has been providing great service since 1968. Located at 2475 10th Street in Gearing, they are your distributor for premium Shell lubricants and also carry most all other major brands. Dooley Oil is the only master distributor of Howell's Fuel Additive in Wyoming, Nebraska, and Colorado. Dooley Oil is your extreme diesel fuel provider for the 3-state region. Remember, delivery is available, so for all of your ag and commercial lubricant and fuel needs, trust the folks at Dooley Oil. Thank you for your patronage. Dooley Oil, committed to you.
Whether you're beginning to look for your first home or your fourth, getting pre-qualified for a mortgage loan could make your home search more efficient and effective. Getting pre-qualified could give you the peace of mind that comes with preparation and knowing where you stand. Better yet, pre-qualification is free and comes with no obligation. Call Jennifer at Castle & Cook Mortgage at 308-220-0503 to get started today.
Castle & Cook Mortgage, LLC, NMLS ID 1251. Jennifer Brianne Urdialis, loan originator, NMLS ID 1059626. This is not a commitment to make a loan. Not all who apply will qualify. Equal housing lender.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Pios set to bat in the bottom of the 7th inning, trying to erase the 1-run deficit on the board as they trail 3-2 against the Hastings Sodbusters here. New arm into the game, it's Jake Schroeder out of Washburn, the right-handed pitcher, another Hastings native. He sat out the season in 2021 as a red shirt, but a 3-year varsity member of the Hastings baseball team. All-state honorable mention. And an impressive arm out there on the mound. So far this season, though, has been 0-3 with the Sodbusters, a 7.42 ERA, has a pair of starts in 5 games played, and 14 strikeouts in 13.1 innings.
This is where the Pios have had a lot of success this season, is once they get into that bullpen. A lot of games have been close, first 5 or 6 innings, and then the Pioneers have really hit well in the later innings.
First pitch home to Zerfis, sneaks under the glove of Schroeder, and now sneaks under the glove of second baseman Trevor Stevens and into the outfield grass. It's a ground ball with eyes and a leadoff single for the Zag, and first baseman tonight, Alex Zerfis. I was talking about that earlier, Jared. There were so many instances so far this game where it's been weakly hit ground balls that have just found the gaps and allowed runners to reach. This time it favors the Pioneers.
Yeah, they're doing a great job this game of just going with the pitch. They're not too far in front of it, trying to pull everything, and I think that's why there's been a lot of balls that just seem to squeak through.
Ponder watches a breaking ball for the first pitch, miss outside for ball 1. And I was talking with head coach Antonio Garcia before the game about how resilient this team is in the later innings. Last night, bringing 10 runs across after the 5th. And that's really been the MO for this team all year. And Garcia saying, you know, I'd prefer it to get done in the earlier stages, to get on top early, but if that's the way this team operates, then you got to let them operate that way.
A lot of credit to the pitching staff and the defense, too, keeping these games really close at the beginning, even when the Pioneers aren't scoring a lot of runs.
Yeah, absolutely. Not necessarily hot out of the gate, but the starting staff has been really good. It was Randy Garza going last night, Luke Short the night before. And both of those pitchers only allowing 1 earned runs in their starts. 3-0 to Ponder. That one catches the outer half, and the count moves to 3-1 on the Georgia State man. Ponder was hit by a pitch in the 3rd inning. He came across to score the first Pios run and then singled in his last at bat. As here comes the 3-1 home from Schroeder. Runner goes, and it won't matter. It's ball 4 as that one misses high. And the Pios in business now after the leadoff single and now a no-out walk. It's runners on first and second, nobody gone for Kip Gronholz at the dish. I can't imagine this is his walk-up song.
I think someone might be playing a little joke on him right here.
Yeah, I heard that earlier today, too. Maybe. I'll ask him after the game. We'll see what the deal is. As here comes the first pitch to him from Jake Schroeder. Shows bunt. This one gets away from the catcher, McWiggin.
Pioneers have done a fair amount of bunting today so far. I believe they've already laid down 2 sacrifice bunts. I think Kip might have had one of them.
2 sack bunts earlier. Kip was one of them. Also 2 sack flies on the other side. It's a pair of sack bunts as well and a sack fly. So it's been a lot of small ball here today between the 2 teams. 1-0 count now to Kip Gronholz. DH tonight, who has singled and laid down that bunt. Shows another here, but pulls back as this one goes high. A back pick to second, but diving back safely at second base is Zerfus. We saw that happen in game 1. Tyler Davis behind the plate, back picking a runner in a bunt situation. And it was Matt Rodriguez who tried to take third and was thrown out at third. That was a momentum-shifting play. So McWiggin trying for the same result, but Zerfus more heads up as now a visit to the mound and a talk out there on the bump between the infield and the relief pitcher, Jake Schroeder.
Be interesting to see if they still are having Kip bunt right here with the 2-0 count.
Yeah, he's 1 for 2 on the series, has a run and a walk. That was entering today. He also has a single today, so certainly has the capability to drive in that runner on second base. But again, you got Kellen Rutz behind you, who has 2 sacrifices on the day, 1 producing an RBI, and then in the hole, Eric Smelko, who has been the best hitter for the Pioneers, almost without an argument, as he has been red hot over the last couple of series.
Yeah, Eric was last night's player of the game, had 4 hits, collected a couple RBIs, a couple runs scored, really producing from both sides of the plate this entire season so far for the Pios.
Yeah, missed the first series, but I believe he missed the first 2 series, but he's played 17 games this year, has 78 at-bats at the plate and 30 hits. That's a .385 rate.
That's
which is
exactly what you
far
want.
and above anybody else that are close to those numbers.
It's exactly what you want out of your leadoff hitter, too. Someone that you can count on to get on base regardless of the inning or the situation.
Gronholz shows bunt again and gets this one down. It's right back at the pitcher. He won't even look for 2, though, as this one's floated to first. And it is in time for out number 1. Once again, a successful bunt. This time it's the second one from Kip Gronholz. And with 1 out, it brings up Kellen Rutz, who will try and do a job. Zerfus up to third base, Ponder up to second. Kellen Rutz laid down a bunt his first at bat and then sac fly RBI in his second. So 0 for 0 on the day. And the infield will move in for the Sodbusters. Out of the windup, Schroeder comes home, and first pitch swinging is Kellen Rutz, but he comes up empty. It's strike 1. Kellen, left-handed batter out of Yakima Valley Community College from Kennewick, Washington. Was a standout wide receiver in high school. That one missing inside, and the count evens at 1-1. Explains his speed. He had 3 stolen bags at Yakima Valley this year. And he has some speed on the base paths for this Pioneer squad as well. 1-1 count. This one is a jam shot out towards short. The throw is going to come home, but it's lost out of the hand of Cole Dawson, and everybody's safe. The Pios have tied it. 3-3 here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. Only 1 out, and it's the top of the order coming up for the Pios.
Yeah, it looked like Dawson was trying to rush that throw home, but you got to field the ball before you get rid of it. And the Pioneers benefit in a huge way as they tie the game and still have 2 runners on with their hottest hitter coming up.
Yeah, that's the equivalent in football of, running before you have the ball. That's what Dawson did out there at short. He was thinking about the throw before he fielded it, and as he fielded it and tried to transfer, he lost control and allowed the runner to reach.
And it's too bad he did that because he most certainly had a play at the plate if he had fielded that ball cleanly.
Absolutely. Zerfus getting a good jump at third, but it still would have been close. First pitch home to Smelko, runs inside. It's ball 1, as now one of the fastest runners on the team, and John Ponder stands in scoring position at second as what would be the go-ahead run. I think that was ruled a single from our scorekeeper.
No hit or error was added to the scoreboard, so it might be taking a minute to get that one done.
We'll see. This one now gets away, and the runners will scoot up. You now have 2 in scoring position, and the Pios are marching here in the bottom of the 7th, once again trying to strike in the later innings, and you couldn't ask for a better man at the plate to do so. It's Eric Smelko. You talk about his production from the leadoff spot. He also leads the team in RBIs, and every game he's played has been from the leadoff spot, so he's driving in runs at a better rate than those in the cleanup spots, and that says something about your leadoff man.
Certainly rare to have your leadoff man lead the team in RBIs. This is a dangerous situation since Smelko's so good at putting bat on ball.
There you have it right there. A single up the middle. 1 run scores easily. They're going to hold the runner at third as the throw in will not be cut off. Probably should have been. It won't matter. Eric Smelko coming through again, adding to his hit streak. It's 9 games for the man on first base, and he has just delivered the RBI, which puts the Pios on top 4-3.
Just a great piece of hitting right there. Got a fastball with a little bit too much plate. Smelko's not trying to do too much with it, just goes with the pitch and gets the job done as the Pioneers take their first lead of the game.
Marching from behind yet again against this Sodbuster team as Kellen Rutz advances up to third, and that brings a visit to the mound, and it will be the end of the day for Jake Schroeder, who comes into the game, gets 1 out on the bunt from Kip Gronholz, but has allowed 2 runs and is not out of the woods yet, is responsible for the runner on third in Kellen Rutz and the runner on first in Eric Smelko as we analyze the new arm into the game. It'll be Mazzaferro at the dish, who is 0 for 3 and due for his first hit tonight. Looks like number 16 for the Sodbusters. That's Manny Herrera. We saw him earlier this series. He pitched in game 1, going 0.1 innings, allowing 3 hits, 3 earned runs, and a walk. So the Pios batters certainly know Herrera well and lit him up his last time out. We'll see if it's the same result here.
Purchase at the Ryan Wingworth merchandise stand. Those proceeds will also go to the Festival of Hope.
Well, Hastings has plenty of time to come back in this game, but it's really important that they can limit the damage in this inning because the Pioneers on both sides of the baseball have been really tough to break in the later innings. So we'd like to see a double play ball here if you're pitching for Hastings.
Yeah, and you have some outfield arms with some cannons. We've seen them so far this game. The 7.62 put out to throw out Cade McGee at the plate. And then also, it was a 9.5 bullet from the right fielder, Cam McClure, to throw out Kip Gronholz trying to advance to third on a sac fly. And that certainly played a role in not sending Kellen Rutz around third there, as that one was a line drive to Omar Jackson. Probably would have been a close play at the plate. But head coach and third base coach Antonio Garcia respecting the arms out there in the outfield as the new arm into the game gets ready to throw for the Sodbusters. And you better learn from him, as you're going to be a first base coach on the next road trip. Are you ready for that one?
I am. I've never coached before, in my life, but I'm excited to be down on the field with the guys and have a little bit of a different perspective of these games, and excited to go up to Spearfish.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a fun trip. Also stopping to see Mount Rushmore, and that'll be a fun one. But the Pios having their sights set at sweeping this series and then taking on the Mining City Tommyknockers after the off day tomorrow. But trying not to get ahead of themselves as Mazzaferro bats with a lead now. First pitch to him off the plate, ball one. As Herrera, out of York College, a freshman from Panama City, Panama, has a 1-0 record with the Sodbusters this season in 8 games out of relief. A total of 14.1 innings, 12 strikeouts, but 16 walks. And you can see the trouble with location there as that one is spiked at the plate. The count goes to 2-0.
Yeah, he relies on mainly his fastball, but it's a little difficult to do that at the top of the order, especially when you got 2 guys already on base. And as we've seen in a small sample size, Mazzaferro has a very good eye at the plate, is not going to leave his strike zone to hit a pitch, especially with no strikes here. So he's going to have to come right after him.
Herrera will slowly pick off to first as diving back in safely is Smelko. Smelko leading the team in stolen bases and RBIs so far. So in the first 2 outings for Herrera on the mound, he gave up a combined 4 earned runs, 2 in each games. As the next 4 outings, he did not let up a single earned run. As he seemed to find a groove, but has once again fallen off after a June 15 loss to the Moo, gave up 3 earned runs. And then his most recent outing was earlier this series, like I said, game 1 against the Pios, as they lit him up for 3 earned runs, 3 hits, and a walk, while only getting 1 out on the mound. Herrera delivers a 3-0 here, and that one will catch the zone. Somewhere in the bottom half, moves the count to 3-1, as again, the skies, getting darker at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. A little bit of some light rain coming in.
Really doesn't want to walk Mazzaferro here, as he's got a very dangerous hitter in Cade McGee on deck, who's got a lot more power, probably one of the most powerful hitters in this entire Pioneers lineup.
The 3-1 home. This one shot foul back to the screen. Mazzaferro unleashing on the 3-1 as Smelko was taken off for second. He'll have to trot back to first, and Mazzaferro will see a full count pitch with 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Another one of these games which both teams have kind of been in the feeling out process, trading runs back and forth, and then once it gets to the later stages, it seems like the innings drag on as hitters are putting together good at-bats, and these Pios are driving in runs. 3-2 home from Herrera. Runner goes, swung on and missed. Oh no, that one way off the plate. Mazzaferro will head back to the dugout as he goes down on strikes.
Looked like that might have been a changeup there. Mazzaferro gave in a little bit too early. Looked like he was just trying to foul that one off, but wasn't able to make any contact there. Smelko's still able to swipe the bag, though, and Cade McGee's got a chance right here to break this game open, potentially, if he can hit a ball into the outfield.
Absolutely. Obviously, Mazzaferro not seeing that one well out of the hand, or expecting something else at the plate, as that one way outside. Probably would have been ball 4 and loaded the bases. Instead, it's 2 outs, 2 on for the Pios. The first pitch to Cade McGee missing high. It's ball 1. And I talked to Tyler Davis last night, the Taco John's player of the game last night after his home run and 3 RBIs and 3-for-4 performance. And I was like, what's the secret? And you coming through in these clutch performances, he said, just seeing the ball out of the hand, as that one will miss off the plate. McGee has a 2-0 count. Just really simple, trying to adjust to the pitch out of the hand. And once he reads it, he can do some damage. And that's what Cade McGee's trying to do here with this 2-0 count from Herrera. Swung on and missed. That's a daddy hack if I've ever seen one, but he comes up empty 2-1.
Yeah, might have been going for the fences there, 2-0. But this is the part of the Pioneers lineup that gets really dangerous, because you have to pitch to Cade McGee here, because if you don't, you have JT Walden on deck, who already has a couple of hits, including an extra base hit, and he'll have that lefty-righty matchup in his favor.
2-1 count home. McGee looking for his first hit in the series. Pops this one up to the right side, but it will get out of play. And will land on the concourse for strike 2. 2-2 count now. as Kellen Rutz gives him a pat on the back and trots back to third base. So McGee on the series is 0 for 9. He's got 3 walks, 2 runs. He did reach on an error and steal a base, but is due for his first hit of the series and has put together some really good at-bats at the plate. Herrera sets, looks to third, and will come home out of the stretch. 2-2. Shot up the middle. Fielded on the backhand. What a play by the second baseman. Throw on to first. Nice stretch, and they get him. Oh, wow. Trevor Stevens robbing a couple of runs from the Pioneers on a rocket right at him. Fielded on the backhand, and the throw was a beauty. So that wraps up this bottom of the 7th. Not before the Pioneers pick up 2 runs and take the lead at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. It's 4-3 on the West Coast scoreboard as we head to the top of the 8th. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
Today's farming is hard enough without equipment failure. The last thing a farmer or rancher needs is downtime and the cost of repairing machinery. Hydrotex has 80 years of experience offering superior performing lubricants and fuel improvers to agriculture producers across the U.S. But they don't just serve the ag industry. They have oils, greases, and fuel improvers for trucks and fleet operators, heavy equipment, and even food-grade processing application. Hydrotex of Western Nebraska ensures their products are conveniently available using delivery, pickup, or fast shipping. Call 635-8162 or log on to hydrotexoil.com.
Hi, I'm Austin Dillon, Fleet Manager at Fremont Ford in Scottsbluff, Nebraska. I encourage all farmers, ranchers, and business owners to get in touch with me if you are looking for a new vehicle. We have specific programs through Ford that can save you a drastic amount of money on your new purchase. It would be my pleasure to discuss these savings with you. There's no better time to purchase a new work truck or personal vehicle than right now. Please get in touch with me by calling the dealership at 308-635-3701. I look forward to helping you on your new purchase.
In 1948, Floyd Gillum established a small truck and farm machinery repair shop in Scottsbluff, and he established a reputation for timely, quality work at a fair price. Now, over 70 years later, and in the 4th generation of ownership, that fine standard of excellence continues to this day at Floyd's Truck Centers, your commercial, farm, and feed truck center representing Freightliner, Western Star, and Harsh. Floyd's Truck Center, 322 South Beltline Highway East, Scottsbluff.
KNEB 960 AM, and now on 100.3 FM.
For more than 125 years, Wells Fargo Advisors has created wealth management investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. Call Ryan Windhorst at 632-7561. Wells Fargo, together we'll go far. Back now, top of the 8th inning, Brandon Haston in the game as he will face the 4-hole hitter Trevor Matson. First pitch he sees is in there for strike 1. And Haston, one of the harder throwing players on the roster, as that breaking ball drops in, and he's been locating the curveball well so far in this relief appearance.
Yeah, he's gotten his fastball the spots he wants it, but the curveball has been really impressive so far. Has generated some swings and misses and a lot of strikes overall.
The 0-2 now driven out to right field, but Georgia State teammate John Ponder tracks it down for out number 1. We saw that a lot in BP today, driving the ball out to right field and it just tailing towards right. And so that one off the bat looked like it might have landed in the right center alley, but it ends up finding the glove of John Ponder for out number 1. So it's Justin McGuigan at the plate, who is 1 for 2 on the day, singled his first at bat, grounded out in front of the plate as Davis threw him out at first, and then he had the sac fly RBI in his most recent plate appearance. First pitch to him floats in for strike 1, and Haston again starting ahead on the hitters.
That's 3 straight batters now. He's opened up with that curveball. I don't blame him. He has great control of it today, and then it opens up that fastball wherever he wants to throw it.
Pitching hitters backwards here. We saw that a lot from Casey Candiotti in his start. Candiotti also not finding the zone always on first pitch, as this one's now sent deep out to left field. Long way to go for JT Walden, and he will watch it bounce on the warning track and one hop over the wall. It'll be a ground rule double with 1 out here.